recording this, really?
Yeah. Good. Start the rant over. Alright, so some of you may be familiar with the level Big Brother on
Black Ops.
No, this is Modern Warfare 2.
This is, I don't care.
Modern Warfare 2, the level Big Brother. We finally beat it on regular.
We beat it, but it's a 10.
And here's his rant on the helicopter driver.
There's something wrong with him. You can never find out what it is. It's just, you see this guy, he's flying in circles, you don't know what's going on. This guy has like his dick out, he's fapping, he's driving the thing. He's like tonguing the wheel, that's how you know. I don't even know if a helicopter has a wheel, but I know it's his control panel. He's probably tugging the control panel, thinking it's his own dick because he's so drunk that everything is merging together. It's like Goku and Vegeta's fusion, except drunk version. This guy was so undependable. They gave him a job of doing donuts, but they put him in the wrong helicopter. It's just terrible. I mean, you look at this guy and you see someone who doesn't give a crap about human life. He's a Russian spy, and this guy's like, hey Paul, watch this. I'm gonna do donuts while this guy tries to help his friends. You can just sit there, but no, he has to do a donut. He has to do a donut. This guy has his kids in there, he has his family, he has Jessica, he has Paul, he has Simon. The whole fucking Hankovich family is in there. He's just like sucking his own dick somehow. During the middle of this, I swear he looks up and tries to drive. He gets it right for about half a second. He stays there. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And he starts moving and doing those donuts again. I can blow up some things, but I mean, this mission will tear your asshole, right? If you don't. You're not ready to see some guy do donuts in a helicopter, don't play this mission. But if you have to, tell your friend to do it, because you don't want to be the one in the fucking helicopter. If he was a computer, he would be standing out there while they're still enemies, not firing, just looking at them, admiring the pretty birds in the sky, saying, oh, that's so good, that's so beautiful, it's a blue jay. Oh, he's dead. Richard failed. Some jackass was bird watching when he should have been killing people. You know, the Russians, this is why they beat us to space. This is how they beat us to Mars. Because we're so fucking lazy and drunk. This guy, he has no life. He's like one of those guys at a high school who played football. He was like, I'm all that. You know, I'm going to rule the world. Now you're on LSD inside a home for whores. I mean, you're just living it up, aren't you? You got your LSD, you got your meth, you got everything else. You don't have a house, though. That apartment you have is shared with, like, 2 hookers. And they're just, like, throwing up everywhere. You have kids in there. They're screaming for their mommy. Their mommy is drunk. Their daddy is drunk. You're drunk. You guys don't know what's going on. It's terrible. I swear, to teach that guy a lesson, they should just, like, choke one of his kids while they're sleeping. I mean, just don't drive a helicopter like that. This proves what the military will do to get any sort of help. Because, I mean, if you have to go that low to get any help from the military, you're either dumb, drunk, or on some kind of drug. Because that guy should not be in charge of anything. I wouldn't trust that guy with the toast. I don't trust that guy with coasters at Applebee's. I'd rather have him just sitting down. Alright, here's your job. Nothing. If you can accomplish this, I'll be happy of you.
Then he goes and screws that up.
He was just like...
Hey.
Apparently this guy was smart enough. He was like Sai from Duck Dynasty. He drilled a rearview mirror to see if my gun was spinning. He's like, up, it's spinning. I have to slow down now. He was just...
Why don't you tell him about the Paul thing?
Oh, yeah. Well, I already did, I mean.
You did?
Yeah, well...
You just mentioned about Paul, but you didn't do the...
I did. He was like, hey, Paul, look at this.
Hey, Paul, look at this. I'm going to do donuts in a helicopter.
I'm going to do donuts in a helicopter. So brilliant. Should have put Albert No, I'm not even gonna go there. He doesn't deserve an intelligent name. That's like naming him Neil Armstrong. He was more like Lance Armstrong without the intelligence. I mean, at least Lance Armstrong accomplished something, but he was on drugs the entire time he did it, so I don't think it counts for anything. I mean, next thing, I'm gonna be clean. Okay.
Oops.
I'm gonna be clean next year. Yeah, that's a load of crap. You did every race you ever could on steroids, Lance. You didn't accomplish anything on your own. You had that needle and you were just like, so good. And the lights are flashing in my eyes. Imagine this guy. He's the guy that you see wearing night vision in the daytime. Just like, I can see better out here. The tree shadows don't affect me anymore. You can't even just... This guy, he has no sense of direction.
Okay. We get the point. This is Nerds Who Scream at Goats. I keep dropping the camera for some reason today.
You're welcome.
Mosh-Pit.
NV.
Mosh-Pit and NV. Out.
Okay.